Part two. Okay, part two. So in part two, we will see about the how to define the variables in the JavaScript. Saying like we have like three ways of defining the JavaScript variables. They are like var, let, and also constant. So initially, before this let came, the only way of declaration is with the var. Okay. Into
Okay.
this is also completed for you. మీకు అయిపోయిందా? Okay. So పర్వాలేదు ఒక్కొక్కసారి ఏంటంటే so so here here we have like three ways of declarations in JavaScript. That is like a var, let, and also constant. So here initially we have only one way of declaration in JavaScript. In 2015 onwards, they have introduced let and also const. So these var declarations are used to declare the variables. Suppose if you declare the variable with var, and also you are assigning with some number or some you can able to assign that for n string number or some boolean or whatever it is. Okay, so here in this case we can able to suppose if you try to access this var 10 with console.log a. Console.log means it will log the information. So in the part one also we saw in the bottom for the type of, okay, the same thing where we can able to see in the inspect console. So here we are having this console.log a. This part we will get as undefined because as a firstly mentioned in the JavaScript notes also. So JavaScript is an sequentially executed language. It's an line by line executed language, means one after the other it will execute the statements. Okay, so once it comes to the first line, but it is not finding in the previous lines that where a is equal to 10. That is why we will get here as undefined. And next is like if I am declaring some where a is equal to 10, and I can able to redeclare the same variable where a is equal to 20. So this is an one kind of disadvantage the World Wide Web Programming Organization they have observed. So the person can able to redeclare the same variable again and again in a program. That's why they came up with the letter. That is another case. Here we have like where a is equal to 10 and where a is equal to 20. Now if I log this information, now I will get here the console.log this value as actually 20. So if it is like if I am actually logging here, I mean below this a is equal to 10, then this console.log this variable will be, this value will be 10 actually. Okay, so if I in this case we will get the a value as 20. So what are the disadvantages above we can see is so one is like redeclaring the same variable. Declaring the same variable, and also we can able to find out prior to declaration declaration there is a variable okay, variable can be accessible. Okay, variable can be accessed. So if you see, these are the major disadvantages you can find here. So one is like One is like redeclaring the same variable, other one prior to declaration, variable can be accessed as undefined and it not giving error. Okay, and not giving error. This is one of the disadvantage with the where. Then they came up with the let and I mean const based approach. That is like let was introduced in 2015. 2015 there they have I mean came up with an one scripting that is just a top of, it's a layer of a JavaScript that is I mean advanced version of JavaScript, that is ECMAScript 6. In this ECMAScript 6 now it is uh, they have introduced this let and const. So the variables declared with the let which cannot be redeclared. Suppose if I declare anything with let, it cannot be redeclared. Variables declared with the let must be declared before use. Means we can't able to access this let prior to the initialization. After initialization only we can able to access the let variable. So next point is variables defined with the let must have block scope. So what is meant by a block means anything, any statements which are enclosed within the flower braces, they are called as a block. Okay. The scope of this let, I mean these things will be up to this block only. It can't come outside. So here I am taking one block. In this block, if I try to access this console.log, cannot, it will say like we can't able to access the account before initialization. So first we will see the one by one. Okay. So let me run this thing here. So this is the last one and part 2. So let us go for this inspect. So here, if you see, initially I have undefined. So this value of undefined is nothing but the where this one, right? And next one is like 10. Why we got 10 here? It's line number 10. So because we have, so here it is like where a is equal to 10, console.log, the value is 10. Then 20, the value will become 20 if I go ahead with the next statement. Okay. So, and these are all commented. Okay. So they won't be available for the compiler, right? So for multi-block lines, slash star and star slash at the end. Okay. For single lines,
ఈ లెట్ అనేది స్కోప్ లోపల ఒకటి యూజ్ చేయగలదు, దాని రేంజ్ స్కోప్ లోపే అని చెప్పారు కదా.
అవును.
ఆ ఏసీసీటీ అనే వేరియబుల్ మనం స్కోప్ బయట యూజ్ చేసుకోవచ్చు మళ్ళీ?
లేదు, అన్డిఫైన్డ్ వస్తుంది, నాట్ డిఫైన్డ్ అని వస్తుంది. చూపిస్తాను. So here the thing is like variable defined with let, means these are all actually comments, so they are not available for the compiler. So coming for this block, okay, so here I am just like where I am going to access this account. So I am refreshing this. It is saying like we can't able to access the account before initialization. Okay, so let me comment this one here, and now you see it is success. If I try to redeclare this variable, it will say me like we cannot redeclare the block scoped variable with the account. So that's the case with the we can't able to redeclare. This kind of restrictions are there with the let. Suppose for example you think you are just having the let some balance and it is some 20,000. somebody, it is some 5,000 lines of code. Somebody is actually coming with let again. He is doing some account balance, and he is giving someone like, then it will get override now. Okay, so in those cases, there should be some kind of restriction. In those cases, we can go for this let and const. Again, and here I have this. Here we can able to access this account. So that's why I have got this account here. So we can't able to redeclare. That is also I showed. And one more thing is like if I try to access this account out of this block, okay. So let me save this and go and refresh. So we can find like account is not defined. Means this particular account is actually not a defined variable. Okay. So the very next one is like this constant. So here also the same thing, but we can't able to reassign the value. What is that mean is here the account, okay, we can able to reassign the value, but if it is const, we can't able to reassign the value also. Means what is that meaning is, suppose here I have, okay, first I will come from the first. So it was introduced in the year 6 2015, and also variables declared with the const cannot be redeclared, just same like let. And also variables defined with const cannot be reassigned. So we can't able to reassign the value again and again. And also variables declared with const have a block scope. Okay. Okay. So here the same kind of block I have taken, but here initially if I try to access this pi value, initially if I try to access this pi value, then I will get like we cannot able to initialize the pi before initialization. Okay, that is the error we will get. And const pi equal to 314 I am assigning. Now if I go and check this value of this pi, I will get like 3.14. That is up to here it is correct. So now this is not possible with the const. PI is if I have already this 3.14 pi value, but I can't able to assign one more value for that. Okay, see, declaring const pi is equal to some 4.15, something like that I am giving. This is also not possible, and this is also not possible. Okay, both are not possible. First I will show you this one, assignment for the constant variable. So if I try to assign some value for existing constant variable, existing means there is no new instance. If I create with the const, there is a new instance. For an existing variable, if I try to assign the value, then it is not possible with the const, but this is possible with the let. Okay, in the let this can be possible. We can able to change this account number. Suppose if there is any mistake in the account number, the user has actually requested to change. In those cases, you have to declare this account number as a let. And if you are thinking there is no change in the future for this, for some value, and there is no change in the future, it suppose some inflation rate or some kind of fixed deposit or something, in those cases we have to go for the const. So here I have here this pi value, which is nothing but some 45. So I am assigning the already existed value for a new value. So then this is not possible. Okay. it will automatically give me assignment to the constant variable. Line number 46. This is the line. Okay. So this is also this is not possible. And also this is redeclaring. Redeclaring also it is not possible. Okay. So again, this is also I will get same. And yeah. So here this is the difference between let and const. So for the existing variable, we can't able to declare the assign the value. But here for the existing variable, we can able to assign the value. We can't able to redeclare the value in both cases. And also we can't able to, you know, access them before initialization. This is called as initialization, where you are assigning the value for a variable. Okay. So before this step, we can't able to assign the, access the variable let and const. But in the where case, we can able to assign it, and it won't block the remaining executable statements. Here it will make it like success through, and it will give all the output for you. But here in the let, here it will go for error, and it won't execute the remaining statements of the program, and it will give you the error. Okay, that is the differences between let, const, and also where. This is the first interview. If they are coming for JavaScript, they will ask us the first question as this only. What is the differences between let, const, and also where? Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, this is the part 2, and the next one is like we'll go for part 3. Okay, part 3. Here also we are going for arithmetic operations. So if you are aware about C, we have like arithmetic, and also prefix, postfix, and also Boolean and assignment operators, and also comparison operators, logical, and also relationship operators. So these are all different operators we have in JavaScript as like other programming languages. So here in our case, there is one comparison operator that is little different with other programming languages. So this is the only difference between other operators and JavaScript operators. So here I will come from the first. Arithmetic operators are actually nothing but plus, minus, star means multiplication, forward slash is for the division. I have here where a is equal to 10 and b is equal to 20. Console.log, I am having some a plus b, which is nothing but 30. So let me go for the third part. So here, let us move up. Okay, so here I have 30. Okay, so next is like 20 minus 10. That is why it is 10. Next it is like 20 into 10. It is nothing but 200. Next 20 divided by 10, it is 2. So this is about the arithmetic operators we have. And there is a prefix and postfix operators. These are little tricky. So prefix and postfix means after the variable, whatever the operator you are giving, that is postfix. Before the variable, if you are giving any operator, that is prefix. These are in general plus plus or minus minus, plus plus or minus minus. These are the two varieties: postfix increment, prefix increment, prefix decrement, postfix decrement. Okay. So there are the 4 categories here. So here I have this where position equal to 45, means the value of this position is now 45, and console.log I have here. This what is meant by position plus plus means position equal to position plus 1, but it won't increment the value here in this line, because this is a post increment. Post increment means post to this statement, increment the value. Post increment means post to this statement. Post means next to this statement, increment the value. That is the instruction. So here the calculation will happen. Though the calculation will happen, the value will be incremented in the next statement only. So here the value still will be 45. Here it will become 46. So let us see this 19 and 20 statements. So coming here 19, we can find the value, it is 45, and again it is 46. Now again I am giving this is pre-increment. Pre-increment means within same statement it will increment and it will display. So earlier I have 46. That is why I am again for this also same kind of equation will come. Same kind of equation will come, but here what will happen? It will 46, the position equal to 46 plus 1. Then the value will become 47. Okay. Same thing happened here. Okay. So this is a pre-increment and post-increment. Next is like a pre-decrement and post-decrement. So this is also I have here some where count equal to 34. So and also count minus minus. What is this meaning is count equal to count minus 1. Okay. So count here 34 minus, what is this value now? Count equal to 34 minus 1. So it should be 33. Since it is post decrement, the value will be updated in the post statement, next statement. That is here, the value should become 33. So next, again, I am decrementing here. The same thing will happen. Continue count equal to count minus 1. But here, what will happen? In the same statement, it will decrement. The value will become 32. So let us see here. First is 34, that is this value. Next is 33. So next is 33. Then మీ రవి మీకు కనిపిస్తుంది కదా? రవి
కనిపిస్తుంది. హలో.
Okay. So here the value is actually becoming as 33, and again the further decrement it will go for 32. Okay. So next is like I am having one more, that is like assignment operators. So in the assignment operators, again I have here I have 4 variables: counter 1, counter 2, counter 3, and also counter 10, counter 4, 1 2 3 4 10 20 30 40. Ravi, I think you are clear up to here, this prefix and postfix.
అర్థమైందండి.
Okay. So next, assignment operator. Assignment operators are like within the same statement, they will assign the value. They are just like a shortcut of the increment. Okay. So control 1 plus equal to 1 means control 1 equal to, say, counter 1 equal to counter 1 plus 1. Okay, like that. What will be this value? That value will become 11. Okay, so next is like I have here counter 2 minus equal to 1. So counter 2 equal to counter 2 minus 1. Then that value 20 minus 1, it is actually 19. So again I have counter 3 equal to counter 3 into 2. This is the 2 times into 2 we are doing. So this 30 into 2 we will get as 60. So again I have here counter 4 forward slash equal to 2 means counter 4 equal to counter 4 slash 2. What is this meaning is counter 4 value which is like 40 divided by 2, which is nothing but 20. But here you observe there is a small logic. So counter 1 minus equal to counter 2. In this case, the equation will be counter 1 equal to counter 1 minus counter 2, not counter 2 minus counter 1. Okay, all the time left side variable will be here. Okay, and then it is already targeting to the left side variable. Right side variable will go to the last. Okay, it is counter 1 minus counter 2, not counter 2 minus counter 1. So here the value of the counter 1, it is actually changed to 9, I think. Okay, 9, and also counter 20. I mean this value of counter 2, which is nothing but 19. 19 minus 11 minus 19, it is minus 8. Okay, 11 is nothing but our counter 1, and 19 is nothing but counter 2. Okay, that is why 11 minus 19, the value is actually minus 8. Okay, so if somebody is giving you this kind of statement asking an interview, it is counter 1 equal to counter 1 minus counter 2, but not counter 2 minus counter 1. Okay, that is a little confusion. So next one is like a comparison operators. We have different 2 ways of comparison operators, 3 ways. Okay, one is like normal comparison, one is like value comparison, other one is like value plus variable comparison, other one is like not equal to comparison. So double equal to is a operator. What it will do, it will compare only values alone. It won't mind what kind of data type it is. Okay, and it will return the boolean value. If it is true, it will return true. If else false, it will return false. They will ask what does the comparison operator will return. What is the I mean so it is a boolean. It can return true or false. Okay, so here I have 45 is the double equal to 45. What does that mean is it's true since the values are equal. Again, I have here 45 double equal to data type, that is like 45 data type value. Okay, so here if you see, here also it will go for true. Why? Because it will only check the value, it won't check the data type. That is why if you see comparison operators, both the 54 line and 55 line, I have got true and true. Okay, they are these two. Okay, and again I have here 45 triple equal to 45. That is actually false. Why it is becoming false? Because data type is not matched. Though the value is matched, data type is not matched. Triple equal to compares the value and also data type. Okay, and also triple equal to will return the boolean value either true or false. Okay, so yeah, this will go for false. and 45 not equal to 15, it is a true. That is why it will give us true. Okay. So these are the three ways of comparison operators we have. Okay. So even if you are taking one more here, that is like for example 245 and 245. So here 45 and 245, if you see, it's like true. No comparison. Let us go for comparison. The value is true. Line number 58. Line number 58. Value is true. Okay. But in this case, it will be false. So here, the next one is like, Ravi, you are following, right?
అవుతున్నానండి.
Okay. So next is like we have logical operators. There are and, or, not. There are three kinds of logical operators. This is just like the truth table, whatever we got in our subjects. So that's like true and true is true. Remaining all case, it is false. So end operator, it is actually 2 ampersand. R operator, 2 pipe symbol. Not operator, exclamatory mark. True and true is actually true. True and false is false. False and false. False and true is also false. False and false is also false. R operator. So only false or false is false. Remaining all cases true. Here also true or true is true. True or false is true. False or true is also true. Okay. So this these are the things. And also not operator. Not of true is false. Not of false is true. Okay. So yeah. And also here the relationship operators, they will return always boolean. The next operator is like this one, and it's a comparison. So 50 less than 80, that is in true, and 50 less than or equal to 50, it is also true because we have equal to here. And 70 less than 90, so it is also a true. Okay. And we can also assign this to some variables. So I am having here some var check equal to 10 greater than some 20. So here I will get the value as actually false. That's why this check value, that will become false. Even I can put like this, check and comma, and I can get check value false. Okay. So this is like less than or equal to, and also greater than or equal to. There are these relationship operators. So console.log, I can give here 120 greater than uh, or equal to some 215. So which is obviously false. Okay, we can find it the value here. So if you are getting confused with them, you can copy them and put a single quote and give a comma here. So you could find the log here. Okay. So like that you can make them more precise. Okay. So you could get all of them here also in the log information. So these are all different operators. One is relationship operator, logical operator, comparison operator, and assignment operator, pre and post increment, pre and post decrement, and also arithmetic operators. These are all different operators. Ravi, any question? హలో
లేదన్నా, నాకు వినిపిస్తుందా?
వినిపిస్తుంది. యా
ఆ.
ఓకే, మీరు మళ్ళీ కనెక్ట్ అవ్వండి. అది 2 minutes అయిపోయింది. ఒక